question concerning one who doesn't pray at all, but fast in the month of Ramadan. Would they be rewarded for that fast? I would say that if that person doesn't pray at all, believing that the prayer is not compulsory for him, then there is no reward for that fast, because once he gives up prayer, believing that it is not on him to pray, he has become a disbeliever. So the fast is of no value to him in terms of reward from Allah. But if he is not praying during the year out of laziness, right, that means that he still has a mustard seed's worth of iman in his heart, then his fast in Ramadan could be of benefit to him if the fast is a true fast. See, this is we're talking now on a theoretical level, right? In theory, we say yes, he could take the benefit. But in practice, a person who does not pray all year long, is out of contact with Allah all year long, is it possible for him to establish a correct fast according to the spirit of the fast, which is necessary before you can get any reward? Because we already said the ritual is not giving us reward. Ritual can make us thirsty and hungry, but it won't get us the reward that Allah has promised for the fast. Can that person now establish a fast in accordance with the spirit of the fast? I would say it is very unlikely. You know, I can't say it can never be, but I would say it is very unlikely. So a person who would do such a thing as to give up prayer all year long, that person, to me, would be so far off the path, there is no way that he would be able to establish a correct fast. So though we may accept something in theory, we're talking about what is the Islamic position theoretically, you know, legally speaking on this man. We say yes. If he had not fallen into total disbelief, then yes, his fast may be accepted by Allah if it is in accordance to the Spirit. But could he actually establish a fast according to the Spirit? Practically speaking, I would doubt it very much. Before brothers leave, I just wanted to mention that this evening there is an invitation to breaking the fast with a couple of new Muslims, American military people who just accepted Islam about a week ago, and there will be with them a group of others, Americans who are non-Muslims who may be interested in Islam. Particularly those who are from Western backgrounds or who may be fluent in English, who would like to take part in this breaking of the fast with them and maybe try to offer something in the way of da'wah to them. They're invited to come to the call and guidance office in Batha at 5 o'clock, because from there we'll be leaving at 5 o'clock to go to the location where we'll be breaking the fast with somebody has arranged. And so all of you are welcome who feel that you may have something to contribute. Or if you don't have any place to break the fast and you just like to come and break the fast there, you're also welcome. Inshallah.
In reference to Brother Bilal's comment, also on Monday over my house, there is a dinner, fast break, but also there will be a inshallah member of non-Muslims there. Anyone who is free Monday night, please come to my house and inshallah help with dawah for this week. Also, the brothers and Brother Bilal was talking about, if possible, you can bring them over to my house Monday. That would be, inshallah, helpful also for the other people.
Question, brother in the back. point that one becomes angry does it break your fast? What is the absolute maximum? A question, what is the maximum anger at which point, or after which point your fast becomes broken? There hasn't been any specified amount. In fact, there hasn't, or I don't know of any statement of the Prophet ﷺ in which he said that if you get angry, your fast is broken. For us to even go into that area to try to determine the specified amount. But the point is that if a person, reaches a state in his fast where he is involved in cursing others, speaking ill, spreading rumors, whether it is out of anger or out of jealousy or out of any of the other emotions, a person who does so, the Prophet ﷺ had said that such a person's fast is not acceptable to Allah. I mean, that's just the general principle. So if one finds oneself in a state where out of anger one has cursed somebody, said something that one shouldn't say, you make tawbah, you go back, you ask Allah's forgiveness. You don't say, well, okay, I cursed, now my fast is broken, I may as well go ahead and eat now, make up the day later. No. This doesn't break your fast automatically, Ultimately, it is with Allah. He's the one who will judge whether what you have done has broken your fast and there's no reward for you or not. And as I said, when you commit errors of that kind, what is required or recommended of you is to turn back to Allah in repentance, and Allah is the oft-forgiving, most merciful. Question here, can you explain the requirements for Umrah which will not require us to sacrifice a sheep? Well, as far as I know, we don't have to sacrifice any sheep for making Umrah. This is a question, I think, which came from the sisters. Maybe, I think if they meant Hajj, that's another thing, we have three types of Hajj. In two, you sacrifice, and in one, you don't. The Hajj known as Ifrad, where one goes, where one does not join Umrah with Hajj, one does not sacrifice. That is, that one would go there and immediately begin the process of Hajj without going into doing Umrah before the Hajj. In that case, no sacrifice is required of the person. But the best Hajj is the one wherein we make the sacrifice. That is the one which the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ made, and we should all try to do that. If we're not able, or for one reason, either economic or time-wise, then we may do the ifrad, the one without the sacrifice. But we may even though we may economically be unable to make the sacrifice, we may still make that Hajj which requires the sacrifice and to fast in its place. So I would say it is better, even if you're able, to join the Umrah with the Hajj, do them together. That it's better to go ahead and do it, even though you cannot make the physical sacrifice, and to fast